everybody, it's Candy. Thank you for joining me today on day 37 of my watermelon fast. Oh my gosh. First of all, I just want to say that I just found out just before I started getting ready to film this video that one of my mentors, somebody that I really look up to and who I've learned a lot about self-healing through affirmations, has passed away. Louise Hay. She is such a beautiful inspiration. She's helped so many people to overcome their self-doubt and you know, the way that we talk about ourselves. You know, we all do it. Anyway, she has just been an inspiration. She specialized in coming up with the most creative affirmations, and I have just used them for my life, especially here recently, because I'm working on the next level of self-love, especially with this watermelon fast. But it is something I've been working on for a number of years, but mostly in the past 4 years since I've been mostly raw, since I've been on a high raw diet. So anyway, for those of you looking to improve the way you speak to yourself, she has a book, and it's titled You Can Heal Your Life, and it is one heck of a book. You will get so much from it. There's actually, you can look it up on YouTube. There's actually where she's, it's an audio book, and she's talking, you know, and you can get it for free on YouTube. So I share that with a lot of my friends, and so you might want to look into that for yourself as well. So anyway, so it's day 37, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, all except for my Louise Hay, and I'm trying to, this has been a very emotional journey. So many times I've kind of like gone to, you know, thinking about her and how she's impacted my life, and I'm just trying to hold back the tears because she's just such an amazing woman, and now an amazing, beautiful angel. And so, gosh, I just have to gather my thoughts. So one of the things I've really been experiencing is emotional detox. It's not easy. You know, when you go fully raw, and especially when you're doing this cleanse like this, where you're just doing the mono fruit and you're just eating one fruit for several days, the detox that comes along with it is not only physical, it's psychological, it's emotional, it's shedding the layers that we've built on. You know, a lot of stuff comes up for detox, and when it comes to emotional releases, you just have to let it go as they come up. Some of them are really challenging. I know that I was shown a scene of, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but unless you've done this, you know, watermelon fasting or any type of monofruit fasting, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But those of you who have, you will totally get this. So I was shown the other day, I was just driving, and all of a sudden I got this image of my mom when we were young. She had just, you know, separated from my dad. She was working 2 jobs to support 3 kids, and we were all 3 in diapers at the same time. And I was shown this image of her feeling very lonely, feeling you know, in extreme fear, actually. And my mom is very strong. She's a very strong woman, but I felt her pain. I felt her anxiety. I felt her, all of that. And my grandma was moving to Arizona. We lived in Chicago. And my grandma was moving to Tucson. She bought a home, and she asked my mom to go with her. Now, my mom and my grandma never got along. My grandma was very abusive. And so my mom did not want to go. She declined the offer. And I felt, as it was coming closer to time and my grandma was really serious, and she really was making the move, I felt the pain that my mom was having, and the feelings of being low, you know, she felt like she was going to be left alone, and she would have nobody there. And what all of that triggered was, it triggered a subconscious fall for her. She fell down the stairs at our apartments and she broke her leg and she could no longer work. So she was forced to have to move, pack everybody up and move with my grandmother to Tucson. And then it showed me, you know, why that happened and how it led to her meeting the dad that raised me, who is Bryce, my youngest brother's dad, and how Bryce was to come about, and just all this vision came to me. And this is what happens. Oh my gosh. I mean, who needs drugs when you have watermelon? I mean, seriously, you get these things that come to you, and whew, and for that reason, it's a huge reason why I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop at 40 days. I've already decided that I'm going to keep going until watermelon season is no longer, you know, to where the watermelons are not sweet anymore and to where I can't handle the flavor anymore. I'm going to go, which will only be for another, I would guess, about 3 weeks, maybe. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take it one day at a time. I'm not saying for sure that's what I'm going to do, but for right now, that's what I feel like doing, because I've had so much emotional release. That's just one story. There's more, you know, past relationships and things that have come up to where I've seen where I wasn't such a nice person, where I have, you know, not treated them and so kindly, to put it nicely, you know. So, and all of that comes up to be released. So it's very powerful. It's very worth it. If you can do this and just heal yourself, this is all a part of healing yourselves. Of course, you're going to get rid of parasites and worms, you know, and mucus and everything that we've built up in our bodies over our poor eating habits of processed foods and meats and dairies and eggs and all that cholesterol clogging. You know, it's all clogged our arteries, it's clogged our colons, you know. We're so clogged up and so constipated, literally, you know. And so, yeah, all of that builds up parasites and worms, and they feed off of that. So there is I just want to let everybody know there's the emotional detox and there is the physical detox. And so, gosh, let's see. I know a lot of you have asked about my weight loss. You've noticed that I look a little bit thinner. And I really wasn't going to weigh until day 40, but I went ahead and weighed, and I've lost 13 pounds. My clothes are fitting me really, you know, they're just so, my clothes, I know I'm down at least one size. I haven't went out and bought any new clothes or anything, but, and the focus really isn't on the weight loss. It's on really shedding a lot of this, just a lot of the toxins that I've built up over the years, because those toxins have not been released. I have not been eating fruits and vegetables, you know, in high raw for a long time, you know, like 4 years. I mean, you know, you compare that, I'll be 52, so, you know, the previous 47 years, I, you know, wasn't eating so healthy. I was right along with everybody there. I was vegetarian, so I have been vegetarian since 2001, but I was eating tons of dairy. I just could not, at the time, I just could not get rid of the eggs and the cheese, you know, and we all love pizza, and I just couldn't do it. But you know what? Better late than never. And I'm so thrilled to know this information now and to be able to share it with you and to experiment with myself and to actually be able to, you know, share this firsthand. It's not like a concept or something I've read about. I'm actually working on myself, and I have been for the past 4 years. So I have done a 40-day watermelon fast 2 years ago, and there's more layers. There's always more layers to shed. And that's why many religions, you know, they'll do their fasting once a year, usually around the first of the year. They'll do water fasting, usually. Let me see here. Okay, so one thing I did notice, which I just noticed this morning, I had like this lump, or I don't know what it was, but it stood out right here, and it's not there anymore. Look, I mean, my arms, they're the same. Now with my first, I've had it for several years. Now with my first 40-day watermelon fast, it did go down significantly, and I did see improvements, but it didn't like go away. I mean, I'm feeling, and I'm like, it's gone. I'm just like, I'm beside myself. Now I think that what happened was I heard from Dan McDonald, who is a raw foodie, that if you squeeze lemon on your watermelon, that helps break up tumors. So I started doing that. I don't have lemons, but I have a ton of limes, and I've been using limes. It is so delicious. If you squeeze lime on your watermelon, it brings it to a whole new level. It's awesome. You should totally try it. So I have been doing that for about, I would say, a little over a week now. And I didn't notice when this went away, because I just noticed today. So I'm not sure when it went away, but I mean, gosh, I don't know if that really works, like to get rid of tumors. I would totally be experimenting with that on yourselves. You know, give it a try. Why not? I mean, and if you don't, you know, through this journey, if you don't notice any changes or, you know, anything significant, just know it's working. It's going where you need it and where you need it most. So just trust in the process. Really, really trust in the process. Just know that by giving your body nothing but melons. Okay, I am doing cantaloupes as well. Like, and I've told everybody, if you need to slow your detox down, do some cantaloupe or honeydew or any of those other melons, because they are denser and they will help slow the detox. And I've gone to cantaloupes about 5 different times now throughout this 37-day journey so far. So anyway, so gosh, you know, I think that's about all I'm going to share at this point, because I'll be doing another video soon, and I'll share more as things come up. And I just want to thank you all. I want to say congratulations to Donna, Lynn, Angel. She is on our 40-day watermelon fast little Facebook group that we have going on. She started a few days before the group, and so she finally finished her 40 days, and she's feeling awesome. And I just, congratulations. You've done amazing, Donna. I'm so proud of you. And thank you for, you know, being on the journey with me, and all of you. Even if you've done this for 1 day or for a week or however long you've gone, you know, kudos to you. Congratulations. You have done something to help yourself, to heal yourself, to share with others your experience, and it's a blessing. So with that, I'll see you next time. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing this video. I really appreciate your support and all your love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.